comes a point in every life when silence stops feeling safe. When carrying the weight alone becomes too heavy. When you realize healing doesn't happen in isolation. It happens in community. I'm Omar Kenyatta Clark, and this is Voices of Hope. In Season 2, we're going deeper. We're building a movement, a community where stories become medicine, where honesty replaces shame, and connection replaces fear. Because when one person speaks truth, others find the courage to do the same. As a peer specialist, I've learned that recovery isn't about perfection. It's about participation. It's about showing up for yourself and for others, even when life still hurts. Peer support isn't just a program. It's a way of living, built on a few simple but powerful truths. Together, these truths form the foundation of what we're building here at Voices of Hope. It begins with choice. Healing can't be forced. You can't tell someone when to speak or how to heal. It has to come from within. That's why peer support is always voluntary. You get to decide when to share and what to share, if anything at all. That freedom, that permission to be, is sacred. Because every time we choose to tell our story, we reclaim something pain tried to steal, our voice. And when one person finds their voice, it gives someone else the courage to use theirs. That's how stigma loses its grip, one honest story at a time. And once we choose to show up, something deeper begins. The act of being truly seen. That's what it means to be person-centered. In peer support, we see the person before the problem, the human being before the diagnosis, the soul behind the struggle. We treat each person with dignity, respect, and unconditional positive regard. Because when people feel devalued, they shut down. But when they feel seen, something shifts. Hope begins to grow. And hope, that's the heartbeat of peer support. Hope isn't fragile. It's forged. Forged in sleepless nights, in quiet prayers, in the small victory no one else notices. Sometimes it doesn't shout, it whispers. You're still here. Keep going. Our stories carry that whisper forward. They become lanterns for those still walking through the dark. You never know who needs to hear what you've survived, how your pain might become someone else's roadmap to healing. And when hope is shared, it transforms into something even more powerful. Connection. That's where mutuality comes in. In this community, no one stands above another. Healing flows both ways. We give and we receive. We listen and we're heard. That's why this isn't called Voice of Hope. It's Voices of Hope. Because one voice can inspire change, but many voices together can build a revolution. We all have something to offer, no matter where we are in our recovery or in our lives. I'm still in recovery myself, but that doesn't stop me from giving. At every conversation, every story shared on this podcast gives something back to me. That's mutuality. That's a community. That's what healing together looks like. These aren't just theories. They're lived truths. They're what keep us grounded when the world feels heavy, and what lifts us up when we forget who we are. They remind us that even when systems fail us, we don't fail each other. We rise in faith, in resilience, in love, and we rise together. In Season 2, you'll hear voices that have walked through the fire and emerged with purpose. You'll hear truth. You'll hear healing. You'll hear hope. And if you listen closely, you'll hear your own reflection, your strength, your story, your voice. Because this isn't just a podcast. It's a movement of courage, connection, and community. A movement where healing isn't just possible, It's already happening. And it starts right here on Voices of Hope.